Okay, this message reads, Hello, Lion King. Sorry for the late message at 12:50 a.m. The Do reply in the morning when you get this. Well, it's already morning. Um, I just saw your YouTube channel and also got your contact from your Nile Land post about Peugeot 607. I got a 607 and I need a good mechanic for it here in Lagos, as I need work on my engine as it smokes heavily, or get a new engine. It's a diesel engine V6 Peugeot 607. I saw you recommended someone for Lagos. Please do help out. I'm a big fan of 607. Even with all the bad reviews about the car, I will just say the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I hope I can hear back from you. Um, okay. This message came in maybe 4 days ago. I don't know. And I've been super busy, super busy. I haven't had chance to respond to all these free messages or queries for free information. So now, where do I even start? You saw you got a Peugeot 607 and this is engine. So if truly is a V6 engine, a diesel V6 engine, then it means it's a phase 2 Peugeot 607, which we call Z9. Now I wouldn't know when you started to listen to my videos, or watch my both ways can go. Listen or watch my videos or read my posts and articles. Because if you've been doing that before you purchase that 607, you will know that I mean the idea, this your query or questions or your asking for help shouldn't have arisen, because I made it clear, not just today, which I'm about to say, but I've been saying that for years. If you are buying a diesel Peugeot vehicle, you need to be sure you can handle it. Like I said the other one video I think I did a video where I said people have started buying Peugeot 607 because of me. They see the way I post about mine. I don't just say it. You watch it on the video, you see it, I drive it, you see what it does, the car do. And I mean, so it's not like I'm just one of these people hiding behind keyboard, lying and saying, no, this, you are seeing it live. A lot of people who follow me online also know, they know me one-on-one, as in both online and offline, so they know I'm not lying with everything I say. So it inspires people to actually start thinking towards owning these Peugeot cars that I do drive or own or talk about. So same thing applies to Peugeot 607. So I wouldn't know why, if you have been listening, that, like I said, I don't know when you started to listen to me or read my post or my perspective on Peugeot cars. So if you've been doing that, I'm surprised that you went ahead to buy a diesel Peugeot car without even without making that arrangement first, or making sure that yes, you have somebody that can deal with the diesel engine. Because I know I've been saying, if you are buying a diesel Peugeot car here in Nigeria, understand that there are no technical know-how, or even if there is, it's limited. There are very few, as it's not like one, as in very few of people who understand or who work on them. So you have two options. Either you are capable of doing it yourself, doing the diagnosis and repairs yourself, or you have someone who actually knows how to repair or diagnose. Not in fact, the issue is not mostly repair, it's the diagnosis. Diesel is completely different from petrol. So don't expect a Peugeot mechanic just because he's an experienced Peugeot mechanic who most likely is experienced on the petrol systems. You don't expect that person to also have the same knowledge on the diesel version of that model you're interested to buy. Even like myself, even with all the knowledge I have on Peugeot cars, my knowledge on the diesel version of Peugeot cars is zero. Well, I won't say completely zero, but I will say everything is none compared to what I know on the petrol. That's why when people come to me, I tell them, anything, watch all my videos. I always specifically talk about the petrol. There's no need trying to play jack of all trades or trying to claim I know this, I know that. I'll just tell you, this is my limitation. This is what I'm good at. This is where something I know. I can authoritatively say, yes, I know this, I know that, or I can. So there's no point trying to claim something I don't know. Likewise, even automatic transmission, I always tell people I know nothing about them except just the few basic things. But when it comes to technical part of the automatic gearboxes, I have no knowledge on them. I have zero interest to even learn them. So, I mean, I don't know how to help you on this. Did you buy it because you saw mine entered your eye and you felt, oh, let me also own a diesel, a 607 V6? But you didn't consider it since it's a diesel. Do you have anybody there that can do it? Or do you think, let me go and buy it? Lion King eventually be helping me to do it. But let me make the purchase first. This is why I always tell people, start before you buy any used vehicle, even brand new. Make sure if you know nothing about that system on the vehicle or the vehicle itself, you have not known, get an expert involved. Stop risking your money. I don't know why people make this mistake. It's a very big risk when you are jumping into a field, an arena, or I don't know how to put it, as a field where you don't know, or you have maybe like 2% or 1% of knowledge in that area. You just jump in, putting all your money there, not knowing that if you make any big mistake, it's gone. Because trust me, if eventually you can't find a diesel mechanic that can handle that car, trust me, it's as good as that money is gone. Whatever amount you use in purchasing that car is gone. Because I know what it takes to keep a diesel Peugeot car, a modern diesel Peugeot car running in Nigeria. I know what it takes. Trust me, it's not just being a mechanic that can diagnose and fix it. I'm talking about even keeping it running. Every bit of the parts you can ever think of that has to do with that engine, you have to import it. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand things. You have to be importing it. Every small thing that fails, you have to import it. It's not like you go to market, you see like a petrol users. No, you have to go online yourself, not even your mechanic. You have to go online on eBay, or if you have somebody in Europe, you'll be searching for the parts for you. So if you drive the car, let's assume his car runs for like 3-4 months, or suddenly one of the wearable engine parts now fails. It means you have to pack the car for however it will take, weeks, days, months, before you can find that part, bring it, then find somebody who can change it, or you know how to change it yourself, then before you use the car. That's what it takes. So I don't know why you didn't consider all these things. That's why I tell you, get an expert involved and understand these things. I know the availability and non-availability of Peugeot vehicles when it comes to parts. I've not even come to the diesel additive you need to run that vehicle. I've not even come to the DPF. So I don't know why you went and jumped into diesel. And from what you're saying here, it means you didn't even consider. You don't even have any mechanic as a to convert. And one thing you understand, I'm not gonna tell you a worst case scenario, you convert it to petrol. You'll be surprised. See, I have this same Z9. To convert it from automatic to manual, trust me, you need to know what it took me almost 2 years to do the research, planning. I ended up spending about 500,000 naira, about 500,000 to convert just a transmission from one type to the other, not the entire drivetrain, no, just the transmission alone. Not to think of when you now want to convert from the diesel to petrol. If you want to do it, everything that looks like wire, everything you can see that has wiring connection, that car will go. It has to go. And how many Z9 V6 petrol do you see? So you have to, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me not be pessimistic in your own. Maybe you can figure it out. But for what you're saying here, you're saying get engine, do this. The issue might not even be engine. It may be the system has a fault, and they are telling you it's the engine. Who told you that unless the car is emitting blue smoke, if it's emitting black smoke, it has nothing to do with the engine. So it could be that the issue has not. It could be all those things that electrical things that control the proper running of the engine, or proper burning of the diesel that goes in, that is faulty. So because of that, it's not affecting the entire thing, or it could actually be the engine. So finding someone that even to diagnose it, to understand or be able to interpret the findings from the diagnosis is a different thing from the petrol one. I can do the diagnosis, but I honestly cannot interpret it very well because I don't understand the system. But can I use it in Nigeria? Yes, I can, because of my technical knowledge on cars. All I need is I give it focus, give me a few weeks, I will understand the system. The reason why I've not gone there because of, like I said, sourcing of parts. It means everything now, no matter my knowledge, no matter how I can diagnose, no matter how I can do the repairs and the replacement, I still have to be ordering them outside Nigeria. Every goddamn time I need to replace any parts or wearable parts of that engine. And it must fail. If you are buying a car expecting that, I don't know, the car will run for 5 million years before a part will need to be replaced, then you are not ready to buy a car or use a car yet. Just like human being, past wears after a while, something becomes weak, you do something, it comes back. You get a headache, you take some drug, you revive, you come back. So same thing with vehicle. As it's running, things are wearing out, no matter what. So eventually, it's just a question of time. What will happen this month? Maybe it will take some days or weeks or even months or even a year before another will come up. So are you willing to be doing that, getting them? You have to order, you see it online, you pay for shipping. By the time it gets to Nigeria, you look at the cost of buying and shipping. I mean, you get some. I don't know any diesel technician, project technician I can recommend. You say in Lagos, right? I hope I got it. Yeah, you say in Lagos. So I don't know who to recommend. I only know about the petrol ones. So the best I can do is I'll look for the numbers, post it in the video description and the comment section. At least 2 numbers. People, or not the mechanics, people who actually run diagnosis. One is, what's that, his name is Ahmed. The second person is it Ahmed or something? I see the people that I know that diagnose Peugeot cars and also do repairs on the electric car, maybe some mechanicals, but mostly electrical, that's where they specialize. But of course, they can find good mechanic to work with. If they know anything about diesel, I've never had any cost or I've never referred anybody to them, or they've never mentioned it to my hearing. in my discussion with them that they also do diesel. It's a complete different system. So, well, I don't know. Let this be also a warning to other people who go and after watching my video or something, you go and jump in and to buy a car. This it's not just about you go out because okay, I want to own a 406, I want to own a 6, so you jump in immediately once you see a cheap one. As long as it can start and run, you believe after if a car can start, engine can start and move, what else is there? Until you now get into it, just like this guy, you now realize this is not 504. Engine is more like, in fact, these days, mechanicals are becoming more like 10% of the vehicle or 10% of what the car works with, the entire vehicle. Because if the electrical is a mess, the vehicle is gone. I say, forget that. No matter how brand new it looks like, no matter how brand new the engine is, if the electricals are in a mess, so get experts involved. Yes, you can't afford me, fine. There are other people who charge cheaper. There are people who probably they are experts or specialists or people who can actually do it for you for free. Until you can be able to start doing it on your own. I'm not saying everybody must know. Because eventually, if you put interest, you start understanding that these cars are not actually made by aliens. They were made by human beings. I'm not even a scientist. I have zero background in science, yet I understand the vehicle system, which is pure science. So if you can eventually you get a point, you understand them. So you can actually inspect a car by yourself, make your own choice and decision and go with it. But when you don't know nothing, you know zero. If you buy, you deal with it. In this case, I have nothing to offer. So eventually you may end up losing the entire money. You scrap the vehicle and that is gone. Because if you want to convert it from diesel to petrol, you may end up spending close to 1 million naira to do it, or even more or less depending on the quality, because they may tell you, I'll bring it, I'll do it for 300,000. They will just do jack and quack and anything. You get the car eventually may start and you get so frustrated because of the quality of work done. It will probably maybe be worse than it was when the car had that diesel. That's why most people, after doing conversion from automatic to manual or from the one engine to the other, within a space of 1 month or less, they sell the car. They put it for sale because they realized that the job was poorly done and it messed up the entire vehicle. Yeah, people who do it, they charge very less. They will tell you, blink a couple, let me do it for you for penny. How do you expect the car to work well? So, like I said, I'll post the number. Hopefully, it works out for you. If it doesn't, well, this is one of the hard lessons you have to learn in life. You made that choice. It's a good car. The 07 is a very good car. I love mine. In fact, I just drove in from work now inside mine. I'm still inside the car now, talking. So I've not even stepped out of the car. It's a sweet. Okay, you could say it's not as aggressive as 504, but a V6 one, damn it. Seriously, damn it. It's a sweet car. Anyway, that's all I can do. I hope it works out for you. So I'll post those details later.